Hello everyone, Fluffy here. Well, back with a mukbang. I'm sorry I've been out of commission for the last few days, but my hip pain, I can at least walk a little better today, so I thought, well, it is 2:32 in the morning, and I was sitting here not being able to sleep because I've been napping a whole lot, so I thought, well, you know what? I think I feel good enough to do a mukbang, so let me see what I've got in the kitchen. So I went back and forth about what I wanted to cook, and I'm like, oh, that would take too long. Oh, no, that wouldn't, you know. Y'all know the deal. So what I have today is, because I was thinking a ham and cheese sandwich, and I thought, no, I've already done that, and I don't want to try to loop around. I mean, I've had kimchi soup quite a bit, but, you know, that's my, like, favorite food. So I have Chef Boyardee's chili mac. Is what I have today, and I put 2 slices of medium cheddar cheese in it. Let's see if I can, you know what I do. That's what it is. So looks pretty good, and my wife likes this stuff, and I bought the can for her, but it's been in there forever, so I thought, you know what, that doesn't take any time at all, and I haven't had chili mac in front of the camera, so that's why I went for it. I have, you know, my pickles. I have saltine crackers to go with it. I have the fusion water. Remember I showed you the picture in the the mailbox video, and I've got it over there, and I've been kind of sipping on it all day. And then for dessert, if I have room, I've got a couple of pieces of the baklava that Nana Ramble sent me. So these are delicious, and they're very sweet. So even me, I cannot eat a bunch of those at one time. So that's kind of a good thing, right? My computer's giving me problems. I had to restart the sucker to get the camera up, and I'm like, this is a fairly new computer. I cannot afford to replace it. What's going on? But I've been playing Farmville, and that might not be a good idea. Got this spoon, not to eat with this, even though it's not Asian food. One, because I just absolutely adore the spoon, but for two, it won't make the clinking noise, so it won't annoy you. So, what have y'all been up to since I've been out of commission? Everybody doing all right? Sarah Jane, I saw your short video. I'm sorry you're in a pain flare. Know what it feels like. Take care of yourself. Rest a lot. Try to relieve your stress. Your subbies will be there when you get back, okay? You push yourself, you'll be down more days, you know, and then you'll feel worse. So, better just to lay it down and take care of you for a few days. However long it takes. I'm still in a flare, but I'm like coming up on the upswing, so I should be okay. Take it slow. Yesterday morning I had taken my medicine, and when I joked about it during the video, I didn't close it out, and I didn't take another one. Instead, after the wife got home and I started uploading the videos, I went and soaked in the hot tub and let it upload. It was going to be like 3 hours, and I thought, no, I really need to, like, it's time for that in the morning when I get up, so that's what I did. This is really good, y'all, for being canned mac and cheese. I made it for her. Homemade mac and cheese for her. Well, alright, I'll tell you what I did, then you tell me if it's homemade. I mixed it all together, okay? Usually when we do mac and cheese, we do shells and cheese. I think, I don't know why we had 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese, and I had used the cheese pouch out of one of the boxes for something else. So I was trying to be real creative. So I made both boxes of noodles. You know me and noodles. I made both boxes of noodles, but only used the one box of cheese. I added some regular sliced cheddar cheese, because my wife would rather have cheddar cheese slices on her sandwiches, and I prefer American cheese. So I put some of the sliced cheddar cheese in there, and then I added a can of chili. Pickle, pickle, pickle. So, and she tore it up. She said, "Oh my God, this is so good." It was better than this, but this isn't bad for canned stuff. I mean, if you're in a pinch and you're needing something real quick before you go back out, it's not bad. Kids come home and they're hungry. It's pretty good. I like the mini macaroni in it though. They're so little. See, they're so tiny. You know, somebody had asked me to see the kimchi pot that I use. That's what I call it, the stone pot. And I was walking around the kitchen, getting the cheese out of the fridge. I looked up because they're stored on top of the fridge. Ooh, I gotta take that down so that I can show them the pot. Did not happen. Yeah, my wife was really excited when she made that film, that last video on her own, when she was talking about her family. She lost her parents, I'm sure. We said in a video, both within 14 months of each other. So she enjoyed telling those stories. Her and her brother, she downplayed their antics. 2 peas in a pod. And usually when we go down to Houston to visit her family, we usually stay at her brother's house and his partner. They've been together quite a few years. And we usually stay at their house, very peaceful there. And I remember when wifey first moved in, her and her son moved in with me and my daughter. It was Thanksgiving, and she always talks about how her mom made everything from scratch. I mean, she even made chicken noodles from scratch, and she made the noodles and handmade the noodles, and I've had that before. She stopped cooking, and it was very delicious, but she used to talk about how, especially on Thanksgiving, they would have all these different kind of vegetables, and in order for the mom to make them and stuff, now she had 7 children plus the parents, so they did a lot of vegetables, and so she would chop them up, and with global warming it stays warmer longer during the holidays, but back then it stayed pretty cool. And she would talk about how the mom would pre-make some of them, chop everything up, and then keep it outside with plastic over it, and then she could start cooking them the next day. Well, she was the one that introduced me to rutabagas. Saw them in the store, didn't know what the heck they were. Well, I think it was either the first or second Thanksgiving. I think it was the first Thanksgiving. We had Thanksgiving on our own, and he came to visit her brother. So he's helping us in the kitchen, and we're doing stuff, and they're cutting up all these veggies, and they start cutting up the rutabagas. If you've never peeled a rutabaga, that's harder than trying to do a squash, peel a squash. There's so much wax around it, or waxy. So they're just, you know, talking, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening, and he says, remember, don't throw these peels away. And I guess he winked at her, because she kind of looked at him and his back was to me, and she goes, "Oh, okay." He goes, you know, we have to make their last name family rutabaga candle. And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, we have this family candle that we make out of the rutabaga peels because we always have rutabaga on Thanksgiving, and that's like a family tradition. And I'm listening, fascinating, you know. I mean, back then, you know, you're newlywed in love and you want to believe everything. And I'm trying to make a good impression. Oh, I'm like, oh, cool. Well, how do you make it? That's really cool. I'm looking at her like, babe, I know you know how to do that stuff. Well, they couldn't hold it anymore. They start chuckling. Y'all, they made it up. They fooled me hook, line, and sinker. Little shits, both of them. They still bring it up sometimes. I'm like, y'all bunch of suckers. It was funny. I mean, I'm just, oh, really? How cool? You know, trying to be fascinated. And I was, because I'd never heard of it. And they are real waxy, so in my mind, you're dumb when you're in love. What am I saying? I'm still stupid in love, you know? I don't know why I do that to myself, but they're so good. Still got a little left, y'all. I got some real sweet comments. Well, I always get really nice comments, but I got some super sweet comments today on my mailbox video. I really do appreciate the kind words, y'all. Especially when they say that I have a relaxed and peaceful channel, because it's really what I strive for. And I'm glad people feel it, you know, because when you have chronic illness, and a lot of my viewers are ones with chronic illness, it's not just fibro, you want that. You don't want to come here and brace yourself for drama. So that's why I try not to talk about current events. And I put on my Facebook recently that I had to unfriend someone that I had known for a really long time. And because, you know, memes are meant to be funny. But like I said in my, and I will just touch on it a little bit because I've already said this subject in that very first mukbang I did at the kitchen table, where I'm by myself in the blue and I'm eating chicken strips. I have a very diverse Facebook friend base, and the same thing with my YouTube. You know, I've got every race of the rainbow. I mean, you know what I mean? And I've got Christians, I've got atheists on my page, and anytime I post a meme, even though I post what I'm feeling and my opinion, I really try to be careful how it's worded or whatever, because I really don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Unfortunately, this particular friend didn't care, and basically what it said was, I'm not going to say which candidate, but yada 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 yada, and anybody who thinks that is stupid. And I'm like, wow, because this person is voting for the opposite person that I am. And she goes, yeah, that's what I say, wow. And I'm like, I was talking about that you would call your friend stupid. So then she tries to turn it around and say, well, if you're that sensitive about it, then we're not friends anyway. I'm like, how do you not take it personal when she's calling people stupid? How was that not personal? I said, your candidate, there have been a lot of memes about this candidate that were so on point that I want to say. Funny as hell, that I want to say, but I never posted them because it ended with calling supporters stupid, dumbasses, and something else. So I chose not to post it because I don't think a person, the people that are voting for the opposite person that I am, I don't think they're stupid. I'm shocked. I don't think they're stupid. I think they're uninformed. Maybe they didn't do their homework about the other candidate. I don't know what the case may be, but even if I felt like my friends were stupid for voting for this person, I wouldn't call them stupid on Facebook. That's rude. So anyway, I'm like, wow, I've really seen the true colors of some of my friends on Facebook. I'm like, wow. I'll be glad when the voting's over. And we'll see what happens. Oh, almost lost my pickles, y'all. Why didn't you tell me? I don't have any makeup on. It's kind of a impromptu mukbangs, which they usually are if I'm filming at almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Now watch. This is y'all are gonna go, what? I didn't want to waste the Kat Von D on the 2 a.m. mukbang. Isn't that crazy? Of course, my hair looks like a busted can of biscuits. Maybe the lipstick would have made the hair look better. It would focus here. And y'all notice I have this one long fingernail right here. It seems to grow a lot longer than the rest of them, and I forget that it's long until I see the video. I'm like, I wonder what they think that is. I wonder if they think that's weird. I need to cut that. And then I don't, and then I'm in the next video and I just saw it again. I don't have any, but maybe address that. No, it's not a Coke spoon. I don't do Coke. They usually use the pinky. At least that's what the pimps in the 80s films and stuff, 70s, 80s used to do. I can't even take one of those neti pots up my nose. My wife, she likes to, or she used to, she doesn't anymore, but she used to do that. She used to do that neti pot. I couldn't be a drug addict like that. I don't like needles, and I don't like anything up my nose. She tried that Afrin or whatever it was one time, and I blew a fit. She yucked it up and laughed so hard, and I was so mad. And you're never doing that again. Anyway, alright, I'm done with the chili mac. It was really good, y'all. You saw I just tore that up. That was very good. Okay, now for... Is this going to be in the way if I stick it right here? No, y'all going to be able to see it. That's good. Didn't think you would because you couldn't see the baklava, but this is higher than the baklava. Okay. Let's see. I haven't had this one yet. This was more similar to the one I had yet last night, but I haven't... The wife had one of these last night. She absolutely loved it. She took 2 or 3 to work. Delicious. Oh my god. Should have had a cup of milk instead of the water. That's okay. I need water. I have a friend that went on vacation to Alaska. I think she's coming home tomorrow. Y'all, one of my bucket lists was to go see the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. She posted pictures, and the night she did, all the shades were green. I was so jelly. I do it. I'm so jealous. It looked beautiful. All her photos look beautiful. That roll. Double chin. I could weigh 100 pounds and it'd still be there. Start flicking. Remember back in the 60s, I used to see the advertisements where they put that net thingy and they put it around your ears. I couldn't do that because I had my mask in the way. You know, my dogs know my mask. As soon as it shuts off, then they know I'm up to do something. I'm the messy. I don't know. I'll lift their head up, see what I'm doing. Usually if I'm going to the bathroom, I'll get right up and go in. This is on my side of the bed. But if I sit up for a minute and don't do anything, then they know. And then if I reach for my shirt, they already know I'm coming out here. That probably means O-U-T-S-I-D-E. I can't say it because he'll jump up. And my dog Mashiba has commandeered the love seat, which is where she usually is when my daughter's not there. Look at all that honey, y'all. The bottom. The other one had the same thing. Not as much, though, looking at the wrapper. Look at all those layers. That is a lot of phyllo dough. Now, I have an Instagram. I think I told you that in a video yesterday. It's called Fluffy Fibro. Because I had one, Fluffy Hates Fibro, but somehow y'all could see all my information from my personal Facebook page, so I had to bring that down real quick. So when I went to put it back on, it was suspended because they claim it's because of something. I'm like, no, I'm the one that disabled it, dumbasses. But anyway, I've got it. I've posted 2 pictures. Don't really know how to work it. Quite frankly, I forget I have it because I'm just not used to having it. So bear with me. I'm not a being that I have to be careful about and keep my anonymity. I just really don't know how much more I can do on that page. I know y'all get extras and stuff with the other mukbangers and YouTubers, but have to try to get creative and see what I can do. But it's there. I'm letting you know because somebody asked. Fluffy Fibro. Superfly, I know you say you're messy because you drop stuff all the time, and so do I. If we ever went out to dinner together, management would kick us out and ask us not to come back. Mom, she did a homemade pizza video. Man, that crust looked good, and she made the crust from scratch. And I don't mean get the box of pizza dough crust mix and add water and make a pizza dough. It adds all the ingredients and makes your pizza dough. If this sugar don't knock me out. That's a lot of filler dough to chew, y'all. It's so good. There's my feeding pad. It's been my best friend. I'm gonna have it on all day today. It's getting better. It's I want to say it hurts mostly, but I kept putting the M on hurt. I wanted to say Mert. It mostly hurts now just when I sleep. I always start on my right side, and it's my right hip. It's not that tear where I get the pain most of the times. It's in the hip joint. You know, when your back has those two dimples, you know what I'm talking about? My right dimple and all in there was hurting. Yeah. Yesterday morning or the night before, I think it was like late night, early morning yesterday when I took that Norco, because both dimples started hurting. It started to. Now, I'm not doing a week of this med again. So I said, do one now, nip it in the bud. And when I was filming, the pain was okay, because those chairs kind of hurt me sometimes. But every now and again, I'd get a twinge, and then towards the end, I was like, I got a pain. Just sit here. You haven't felt me in a while. So that's why I had said on the camera that I'd probably get another one, but I pushed through it. Cleaned out some of the mess. And went soaked in the tub. Got this uploading, and I'm gonna go to bed. Get on top of it, and I woke up today not feeling too bad. I was sore, my hip was hurting, but when I walked, I didn't walk. I mean, I waddled because of my size, but not the limping that I had to do to kind of, was it nurse your leg, nurse that side? So, anyway, well, that ends the mukbang. I hope I wasn't too boring. I truly miss y'all when I can't film. I really and truly do. And everybody's like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I gotta get back. I gotta get back, hurry. So, here I am. Such the mukbang is. I'm sorry it wasn't a luxurious item, and I'm so sorry that I forgot the pot. I thought about it, and I looked up, and I should have grabbed it right then. But I had my mind on cheese. And you know, as much as I love Korean food, and as much as I like cheese, I told you I think I was a Korean mouse in my former life. Anyway, by the time you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day. Like I said, now it's 3 a.m. Texas time. So, God bless everybody. I'm so glad I'm back. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I think I'm up to 371 on subscribers, which is fantastic. I just really never thought I'd get here. So, and that's because of y'all. So I thank you. Y'all have a great night, morning. Bye.